Now that man has touched my heart.
Oh, meet your replacement. Old bartender, meet the new bartender.
Him?
Yeah, Scott. He's going to take over.
Since when?
Since last night.
How come?
Because I asked him.
No offense, guy, but I can think of dozens of guys who really need this job.
Well, think of 13 then, because I need it too, Jake.
I can understand how tough it is to get by on a $2,000 or $3,000 a month allowance.
Look, I'm not getting a cent from him. I'm on my own now.
What's that?
Last 3 years, I was supposed to deliver it for you.
Lobby.
Where's he from?
Marissa Love. Why don't they just bug off?
Marissa, who are you calling?
Well, in my letter, I asked Mr. McKinnon to call me. And if he's not going to, then I'm going to call him.
Marissa, wait a minute.
What? Why? What's the matter?
Before you do anything else, I need to know if your bags are packed.
Not leave here with everything still unresolved.
Darling, listen to me. We have such a wonderful life ahead of us. Let's not waste another minute of it with this worry about the past.
And how are we going to enjoy the future if we haven't settled anything here?
Marissa, that is impossible.
What is that? From Reginald Love, the man who has accomplished the impossible his whole life? Please, sweetheart, please, just bear with me a little while longer. I don't want to leave here, maybe never come back, and regret always what we've left behind.
Oh, Marissa.
Oh, I love you so much. I just want them to know that you are not the terrible man they think you are. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call Mr. McKinnon.
Marissa, no!
Hello?
Hello, Marissa. This is Peter. Is my father there?
Yes. Yes, he is. Hold on, please. It's Peter.
Yes, Peter.
Good morning, Father.
Has the wedding rehearsal begun yet?
Not yet. That's why I'm calling. I was hoping to make up for my failure yesterday.
I'm listening.
There is a chance that Marley will not marry Jake McKinnon.
What makes you think that?
The bride is very nervous.
All brides are nervous.
Not this nervous. Your granddaughter's walking a very thin line.
Why?
I don't know why, but with a little pressure, the right kind of pressure, she just might get cold feet.
When does the wedding rehearsal begin?
Within the hour.
I'll be there.
I've located Blake at this number, sir.
You call him. Tell him it's an emergency. I need him right away.
Oh, she says that the Loves are leaving Bay City. That should make you happy.
I'd be happier if they'd never been born.
Right. And she wants the McKinnons and the Loves to make peace. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, read on.
Oh, wow. She wants to set up a scholarship in Mary's name, and she sounds serious. This must be quite a lady, Marissa Love.
You believe her?
Well, why should she lie?
No, who knows why the Loves do anything?
I don't know. I think she means it. Nice handwriting.
Yeah. Reminds me of someone. Or something.
What?
I don't know. Don't listen to me. I sometimes think I'm cracking up.
Only sometimes? What are you studying so hard about?
Chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yuck. Yo, Vince.
What?
You've got problems now.
What is it?
The car won't start.
You're kidding.
How are we going to get to the rehearsal?
I can drive you guys over.
But I get class.
It's okay. We'll call a cab.
Oh, no, you won't. There's no reason why Scott shouldn't be part of the wedding rehearsal unless you can't tear yourself away from your Bunsen burners.
I'll survive it.
Are you going to call Marissa Love?
No way.
Why not?
Listen, you may fall for that bullshit he throws, but I won't. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay, but there's some things I want to tell you about my mother, Vince.
Good morning, Marissa.
Well, good morning, Peter. Come in, please.
Thank you.
You're just exactly the man I wanted to see. I've been wanting to talk to you.
Excuse me, Mrs. Love.
Yes, Gomez, what is it?
Well, I'm afraid an emergency has come up about your passport.
What about it?
There seems to be some questions about it, and the Bureau wants to see you.
Well, how late are they open? I have some
They
important
have to
errands.
see you right away.
That's ridiculous. You call them back and tell them Mrs. Love is not
That
available.
would not be wise, sir. If Mrs. Love doesn't go there right away, it is possible that her passport will be revoked.
On what grounds?
Well, they wouldn't say.
I don't believe this.
Darling, I'd go with you, but I'm expecting a very important business call.
No, it's all right. I'll go. I'll just go. This is all I need. I have to deal with this right now.
Good work, Gomez.
Neatly done.
I'm just wasting time. We've got to get her out of here.
Look, they're all on their way over to the church for the rehearsal. I'll drive you.
And while I'm there, taking care of Marley, heaven only knows what Marissa's going to be doing next with her infernal peacemaking efforts.
I thought she was ready to leave Bay City.
She changed her mind. She still thinks she can get through to Donna and Brittany. Now she's even started on the McKinnons.
You're not going to let her send that note to Vince McKinnon, are you?
I can't stop her. Scott walked in. She gave it to him to deliver.
What are you going to do?
Well, I can probably scotch it this time, but I know Marissa. She's just going to keep on trying.
Look, Dad, the only answer is to get Marissa out of Bay City as fast as you can.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Tie her up and drag her screaming and kicking to the plane? She won't go. It's like a time bomb ticking. My whole world is caving in, and it's all the fault of one man. That stable boy, Michael Garrison Hudson. But he will pay. Oh, he will pay dearly. I'll get it. You took your time getting here.
And I'm here to tell you that I'm not going to be your errand boy today.
You will do as I say, or you will find yourself back in a maximum security cell so fast you won't know what hit you.
You don't have anything on me.
Really? I could find this missing this morning. And believe me, I'd have no trouble convincing your parole officer that you stole it. And then your boy would wonder what his father was doing back in prison again. Now, this is the number. This is the person to talk to. This is the way you'll identify yourself. And this is what you'll say.
Hello?
Is this Mrs. Love?
Yes, who's this?
Vince McKinnon, and I'm going to put you away. Now, you listen to me.
Mr. McKinnon, I think you've misunderstood.
I understand all you loves.
Well, I just wanted to put an end to the bad feelings between our two families.
And I'm telling you to mind your own business. Now, look, you say you're leaving Bay City? Well, stop talking about it and do it.
I think if you would just listen to me.
No. I'm doing the talking. We don't want you here.
You don't even know me.
I know your husband. And I know that he's the worst kind of scum that walks the earth. Like marries like. And so the same goes for you. And I'm telling you for the last time, get out of Bay City and stay out. Sorry, lady.
Sure is different. Okay, well, I'll see you all later then.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me, everybody. Excuse me, but before you go, there's something I'd like to say to all of you. It's about my mother. Ever since she got to Bay City, she's been getting some pretty rough treatment. No. It's my mother is she's a warm and caring person, and she wouldn't hurt anybody. If you knew her, you'd understand that. But every time she's tried to reach out to somebody here, she's gotten slapped down, and that's hurt her a lot. I mean, I've realized what's done is done. But I just want you guys to know that if the Loves are responsible in any way for hurting the McKinnons, my mother and I are going to do our best to make up for it. And we mean that. That's it.
Come on, Pops. Will, let's go. That's right. Finish with you. What I want to do is
Having second thoughts, Marley? Marley, wait, please. I know I've done nothing to earn your trust, but you must believe one thing. I love you very much.
I know why you came here.
You do?
To keep me from marrying Jake.
Seems like a fine young man. And right now, I'm sure he's deeply in love with you.
Oh, what do you mean, right now?
To put it simply, you're a Love and he's a McKinnon. There is a hatred between the two families that infects everyone connected with them.
Jake and I are going to change all of that.
Oh, yes. My wife has tried to change and has received nothing but abuse. She even wrote a generous letter to Vince McKinnon, trying to make peace, offering a scholarship in Mary McKinnon's name. And do you know what his response was?
What?
A venomous phone call telling her to mind her own business and get out of Bay City.
Yes, well, I don't believe that.
It's true. No, Marley, this hatred the McKinnons bear for the Loves is not going to go away by wishing it. I know that, because right at this minute they're backing an investigation to prove I was involved in Mary McKinnon's death.
Well, they have a right to find out the truth.
The truth is, I hardly knew the woman. If I were guilty, wouldn't I have taken my jet and left Bay City right away? It's just another example of the McKinnon hatred. And I'm warning you, Molly. Maybe not right away, but in 5 years, 10, poison will do its work, and you'll be married to a man who hates you.
That will not happen.
I know what I'm talking about. Please believe me. I see Peter and his wife locked in a marriage full of hatred and despair. Don't let that happen to you.
It won't.
Fine. Maybe you'll be able to beat the odds. But isn't it worth thinking about before you take such an irrevocable step? I'm not asking you to call off your wedding. Just to take a little time to think it over. A week or two. Is that too much to ask?
Yes, it is. We're getting married today. And there's nothing you can do to stop us.
Did you read this?
I got the call.
She says I have a rotten manners because I didn't return her call, and she's going to call the whole thing off, and I can go to hell. Scott!
Hey, he's upstairs. What do you want Scott for?
He gives me this sob story at the church about what a fine lady his mother was. Huh? Some fine lady. You know, I was actually going to call her back. Be a cold day in hell before that happened.
Did you forget your machine gun?
No, she's not going to treat me this way. I tell you, she comes up with this scholarship fund idea, then she gives me a karate chop. Well, I'll fix her. Give me the phone.
Now, listen, why don't you wait until you calm down before you call?
Just give me the phone, all right?
Vince, wait a minute.
Avery Hotel, please.
Vince, I need to speak to you. I have...
Not right now, all right?
Oh, I'm very sorry, but it's something very... I might have some potential investors from Mary's place.
Not right now.
Some of my clients are interested.
Reginald Love Suite.
Hello? Is there someone there?
Well, listen, you're just not worth talking to.
Feel better, champ?
Maybe.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I must be going bonkers.
No kidding.
That woman, she sounded like...
Like what?